one is the lower Yosemite Falls. That's the middle Yosemite Falls. And this is the upper Yosemite Falls. Middle, lower.
Down a little bit here,
so this is Bridal Veil Falls in Yosemite Valley. We're at the Tunnel Point view. This one is half a Dome Rock, and here's El Capitan.
Take it back and show them where you were.
Oh, darn it. This one is called Silver Strand.
That's good. Go over there, Aunt Mary. Go over there. Pretty.
And this is Bridal Veil again.
Who does? The dew. It says the dew never rests, but I think it's been resting.
So this is where we are, called the Tunnel View of Yosemite Valley. There's half a dome, and this is what we see. So this is the Bridal Veil Falls from the parking lot. So this is the mist from Bridal Veil Falls. All from Bridal Veil Falls.
Hotel for all people, for all time. That's the part that didn't make sense to me, right? And my manager said, Miles, go check it out, go investigate. So I went in, and on my first time, I walked in on the right-hand side of the front door. There's a plaque there that says National Historic Landmark. That was my first clue. It's a redwood and it's a giant sequoia. Yeah, this tree is a giant sequoia. It's in the redwood family, closely related to big ones that grow up in the mountains. And this tree, just based on... No, we actually know that because that's how old the hotel is. Put them down so they have something on the floor on opening day, and they fooled everyone because they looked like nice American Indian carpets when really they were worth nothing at the time. Great lounge, more of the relaxing rooms of the large ones here in the hotel. Not much has changed since opening day. 95% of the furniture is original since opening day. If the chair leg breaks, we are at approval to fix that chair leg. Of course, that can take some time, but all of that is true. Here at the table, you can see some stencil work along underneath, all originally done by Jeanette Dyer Spencer. There's gleam carpentry on the ceiling. And then one unique part of this room is the stained glass that occupies it. It was done by Jeanette Dyer Spencer, the artist who did all the stencil work in the hotel. But I can tell a very low amount. The story is that Jeanette Dyer Spencer, while she was here, just really loved this room. And didn't like the way that in this room you could look up and see the underside of the architecture. She didn't like that. Jasper is a good spot to sit as well. This room here is called the solarium, the sun room. Maybe for obvious reasons, it faces south and the sun rises in the east and sets on the western side of the valley. Almost all year you can get sun here in this room compared to on the other side of the valley where the sun is shaded by the mountain. But there's a story that this room was built facing Glacier Point, painted by the brother of the man who did the floors. But the reason I like to end the tour here is not because it's called the Mural Room. It's because it was originally here. They say they were stocked with fancy parchment and pen at the time, so people could write beautiful letters. Maybe write to their friend about their experience here. Maybe write to a representative about how they feel about national parks. Their goal was to have a place to reflect. Since then, people have come to Yosemite, they've gone on a hike, they've ate in the dining room, and then they've come back to rooms like this, and they've wrote.
So, and just so you know, there's all these things here, so you can actually move this thing around. So, but yeah, if you wanted to kind of be able to go sideways, it's always good to maybe have it. What's that?
You changed a couple of things.
Yeah. So let me go through the process.
Right.
So first we actually it's gotten even more water, so it's pretty muddy. This is absolutely, and there's no wind, so this is great. In the mornings here, a lot of times it's calm, so that reflection is completely placid right now, I believe.
So this is El Capitan, the east face.
Yeah, because it's hard to tell when you're in the brightness what actually is.
Or you can kind of
So
see
these are the cathedral rocks, the lower, middle, and upper.
Yeah. And Ansel took a famous photo in the gallery.
Yeah, which would be nice.
I can show you the shot he took of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what's nice here, so look at the lighting. There's a shot of Ansel's. It's like here. There's some classic Ansel shots of El Capitan, but they're
This is El Capitan.
a bit steeper terrain. This is El Capitan, and you're seeing the shadowed area is the west face, and the sunny side is the east face. The light-colored part in the sun, with just to the right of the shadow, it's what we call in the wilderness, like leave no trace. You have neutral density. You don't need them. I was just asking because he asked about the slow shutter stuff.
Right.
I would actually see all that puffy texture in the waterfall there.
Right.
But we're gonna go around here. I'd use a fast shutter speed to preserve that. And well, actually on TV, all you're doing is changing the shutter. So I'd put it at like I don't know, 400 of a second, over 400.
So this is
it doesn't matter
the
which
upper
direction
Yosemite
you go.
Falls.
That'll be fine.
Exactly. There's the waterfall.
Back up here.
Yeah, I have to wait for them to stop bouncing.
Well, here's
bouncing
the
my
thing.
bridge.
500th of a second
Shouldn't be a problem.
Nope. I would be concerned if it was, if you're shooting on the other side of the fence. She's coming real close.
Yeah.
She thinks we're going to feed her.
So she's gonna hop over.
There you go.
Well, hi.
Hello.
Very nice.
same settings that you have for the waterfall are best bet the same settings that you can shoot these at. Oh,
Yeah, that's
there they
what I
go. They're
figured,
walking.
yeah.
500th of a second is gonna, you can handhold with that. They're all does, females. Yeah, does don't grow horns. Bucks. These are generations of deer who've never had to worry about hunters.
Oh, that's
So
true.
they know we're not gonna hurt them. We're gonna shoot them with our cameras. Video. Oh, this must be
Oh, her buddy.
our baby. She's like, well, what's going on over here?
Yeah, the food is better on the other side.
I don't know. She's chomping on whatever just came up.
Looks like weeds.
Cars are only going about 15 miles an hour over there.
Yes.
Well, so much for that. Why not? I think that's great. And do one at a time.
This
do
is
both
the
of
lower
them.
falls.
Because that's, maybe 25 millimeters. You can get everything.
The middle falls is hidden.
Hoping so. Look, now there's sun on the cliff up there. That used to be called South Dome and not Half Dome. So North Dome, South Dome. But now they've changed it. This would be an easy aperture priority. You can get more texture in there.
Right. Good.
All right, kind of get
It's
rejuvenated
all
with
lichen causing the
water.
black.
And then there's that cascade that's right next to the hotel right there.
So this is North Dome, and this is Washington's Column, famous for climbers, and Half Dome.
And what I like
So it's Sentinel Rock.
see the
And
glowing
there's Sentinel
trees again,
Falls.
Cottonwoods. You got layers of trees, and actually we're the shading it because the sun's hitting it.
So that's a cascade, and there's your Sentinel Falls. And there's the cottonwood trees that are glowing because the sun is coming through the leaves.
Yeah.
So here we are near Bridal Veil Falls, which is right over there. So it's the Leaning Tower.
Still got the shot in there.
So because it's raining, we have all these clouds covering part of the mountain.
Get it on there, twist the polarizer, and see if you can kind of get dark.
this is Cascade Creek.
This one.
So this is Cascade Falls. We just filmed the top of it and now we're going to the bottom of it.
Okay.
This is one big boulder. And this is a beautiful cascade. This is a bigger boulder.
So maybe start at like a quarter of a second.
Yes. There you go. That's that there.
So this one is Ribbon Falls.
Oh.
And then on the other
I
side
think it'll choose.
is Bridal
It'll probably
Veil.
choose a really low number for the aperture. It's just fine.
They want to share
This
with
is
you.
a Stellar J. It's a Stellar J. We're on the bird watching tour.
How can you, is that how you tell them?
The male with the, try to get the male with the best territory, the best real estate, and then have more success. Bright orange
It's a
head.
bright orange tanager.
This
I agree.
saw one on black wings, the orange red head,
At least
and
that's
bright yellow body.
Oh, perfect view.
And this is our most common tanager in the Central Sierra here.
Is that male or female?
That's a male. The male are the brightest of the. Yeah. The female's hanging right with him there. Now the timing for arrival of birds is linked to when the leaves come out on the deciduous trees. So at the same time that the leaves leaf out, the eggs laid by little birds feeding, and they have a kind of a forked tail. And this turns around and you'll be able to see it has white tail feathers. It's called a dark-eyed junco and Oregon race. Now this bird nests on the ground, feeds on the ground. You sometimes see them in trees. Not only we have two different species of chickadees, we also have one that's common up there called the anybody spot another bird? The black-throated gray is very stripy and black-throated gray. This is a chickadee up above.
Acorn woodpecker.
Back on that.
Achterkant is een beetje blauw, hè?
There's two of them.
Ja, nu zijn ze leuk.
Higher waterfall was found in Venezuela, Angel Falls.
I'm sorry.
But there's another swift that
There's a coyote.
Well, coyotes are very clever animals that have adapted to urban America. I don't know if any of you see them in the cities where you've been in. I've seen them going down the street. In the meadow here, and they will make a loud alarm call if there's a predator here.
So he noticed the coyote.
Right. And one of the problems... Yeah.
It doesn't have the spots like Starlight.
In the back.
So here the deer is in the parking lot because it's free parking. You can see these deers are not afraid of people. So this is the view from our room. And here's the sunset cruise. So we're on the route to Glacier Point, but we stopped at this scenic view. No fences here. So this is up at Washburn Point. So I'm way up at the top looking down on the waterfalls. This is the upper Yosemite Falls and the middle Yosemite Falls, and somewhere down there is the lower Yosemite Falls. Turns out this is really Vernal Falls and Nevada Falls. Yosemite Falls are on the other side, past El Capitan. This is the overhanging rock at Glacier Point. And that's Yosemite Falls, the upper, middle, and lower. And this is Yosemite Valley.
Everything's scary.
So that means you should do it. You're young enough to do it. Go ahead.
We'll
watch.
There's the Royal Arches.
If you fall, we'll call 911 for it.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So one of those is Basket Dome, and one is North Dome.
And there's the Merced River. This is our hotel, the Ahwanee Hotel, also known as Majestic Hotel. This is the snow that's melting, causing all the waterfalls. More snow. So this is Glacier Point, where we were earlier today, and took pictures of the hotel. And you can see the balanced rock over there.
And I'm gonna step in here. You want a dog? They're aging.
So it took us an hour to drive there.
We didn't come down here with our bathrobe. I think etiquette is out. This is camping.
Yeah, he's in there.
Hikes. And so you go along this neighborhood, but there's all these random hikes.
Now we're all buzzed up from the chocolate. What do we do?
Yeah, right.
We're gonna crash in about 10 minutes. But we need to
We can take a nap.
Yeah,
Car's fine.
So this is a crow?
Yeah, big
Yeah, and
crow.
it's really
Wow.
Big crow.
weather. So the first one.
Here he comes. Whoopsie. They have those spikes so that the birds don't go there.
Huh.
And he's building his
Put stuff on.
he's building the nest there anyway. So this is the Ribbon Falls that is right behind the hotel. And there's the hotel behind the dogwoods. So that's Glacier Point. So we're in General Grant's Row, but not the General Grant tree yet. This is the hollow tree where the cavalry encamped decades ago.
The other way, the other direction.
We're going to finish by going this way.
So this is the General Grant tree, the second largest tree in the world. So this tree is 40 feet across, right there. And 287 feet tall. This is the fire scar inside the General Grant tree. A grove of these redwood sequoias near the General Grant tree. Just to show the proportions of people. And this is just a regular everyday sequoia. Seems like they're all speaking German. So we're in Kings Canyon. Here we are in Kings Canyon, which is part of the Sequoia National Park. And this Kings Canyon is deeper than the Grand Canyon. Plenty of snow. Here we are in Kings Canyon.
It's crazy, they're gonna raft.
And here's the different forks of the river joining.
Hi. This is the stuff that we saw during. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, you will drive right past it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I've never seen anything like that. Like that.
So that's good.
So this is another beautiful view off the General's Highway on the way to General Sherman Tree in Sequoia National Park. So this is the General Sherman tree, the largest tree on Earth. 102-foot circumference. This is the General Sherman tree from the bottom.
Did you get this?